Elbow, elbow, everybody. Aidan here. It's the 30th of March 2020. Just to remind you all, we've got our Facebook Live breathing session tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And as you can see, once again, my excellent artistry skills have come in to talk about the 2 weight-bearing exercises that I would suggest you can do today. Now, please understand there are lots of people doing videos for those of us who are healthy and fit and have got access to bands or gym equipment. This isn't for you. If you've got bands, gym equipment, etc., there are other people who are already doing videos. I would direct you, have a look on YouTube. I'm sure there are people that you can follow who would give you more comprehensive exercises than this. This is the basic. This is for people who have no equipment at home, apart from the basic stuff I'm going to go over now, and who just want to keep stuff moving. This is not to build mass, it's just to keep you mobile and keep you healthy. So the first thing to talk about is the squat. Now, these numbers here relate to, I'd like to do between 3 and 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, and you should have an exertion level of 7 out of 10. That means that you should be able to do a few more, maybe 3 more reps, but no more than that. You don't want to be literally injuring yourself. We don't want to be clogging up the NHS or have any injuries or anything like that. So really, less is definitely more in this case. Now, these are not my biceps which have dropped. What I'm trying to show you here is we're going to have 2 shopping bags on a sweeping brush, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. They're equally spaced. Now, ideally, you want to be trying to hit 90 degrees at the hips and the knees. Now, when you see me do mine, the bench that I'm going to use is slightly too high for me, so I'm not going to hit exactly 90. If you don't hit 90, it's fine. If you get just a little bit above it, that's fine. Try though and get as close to 90 degrees as you can. So that's the squats. Overhead press, again, the number down here is do between 2 and 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And again, it should feel like a 7 out of 10. I'm going to show you it from the front and from the side, and I want you to take note that the head actually is going to come through when I'm doing these, okay? So, I'm going to put this back on the stand. Well, I'm going to show you all the kit that I've got at the minute. So, I've got 2 bags here, each filled with water bottles, which I've already worked out using the scales here, is 2.5 kilograms each, so that's 5 kilograms. I've got my, here we go. I've got my sweeping brush here, which I've taken the head off already. And for those of you who've got a rucksack, you can obviously put the bottles in the back and do it with a rucksack. So, here goes. All right, okay everybody, so put the bags through, come on. Okay. Make sure they're spaced out, okay? Put over your shoulders. Now, you should look like a good old-fashioned milkmaid here. So they should be, the bags should be in front of your arms. What you're going to do is look up. So don't look down. You're going to take that deep, full breath that we talked about, breathing in from your belly. You're going to hold the breath as you go down, hold it on the way up, and then expel. So if I show you it from the side, looking straight ahead, breathe in. Again, the bottles are slightly unstable, so they will make it slightly hard. You can use tins, use whatever. If you just want to use the bar, just use the sweeping brush, just use that. So again, breathe in. Shouldn't have breathed out, apologies. Do it again, breathe in. Hold the breath at the bottom, breathe out. Please avoid doing this. It's not this. This will cause you to tip forward, put strain on your back. So look up about 15 degrees off horizontal and go again. All right, so we'll put these down. For the overhead press, you want to start with the bar with your arms probably just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, feet shoulder width apart, looking again just above horizontal, get a grip of the bar, take a deep breath in and down. Now, I'm deliberately not putting my head through. I want you to notice the difference between this and this. And how I'm working is I'm getting to the top, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together and pushing my head through and out. So, what we have there is a squat that you can do with the bar. If you don't think you can do that, very simple, you just put the bottles inside the rucksack, pop it over your shoulder, same thing applies. Okay, hope that was helpful for you. Tomorrow is a cardio day, so what I recommend you do is go for a walk. Well, I'll go into that in more detail later. Don't want to take up too much of your time. Have a great Monday. Any questions, get back to me. Elbow, elbow, Aidan out.